I just had the craziest 1v4 in Forbidden Solo Ops where I dropped a T6 alien Chad and I made around 1.4 million from my games. But before that, here's a backstory for today's video. Yesterday, I ran a low budget loadout and took it to lockdown solo ops. Today, I plan to wear the best items in a game to shred some solo forbidden lobbies. But the problem with me is, every time I play with the best gear, I feel immortal. I become careless. But Kimono is quick to remind us that gear isn't everything. Look at this loadout. T6, fully kitted MK14, M61. The entire set is over 1 million coins. It should be a breeze, right? Wrong. First game, I killed someone near Villa, but right after I looted, I got ratted by a Vector dum-dum player. Second game, I misjudged where the enemy was, thinking he's directly underneath me, pulling a grenade. As I went for an Eagle Strike 180, turns out the enemy was outside and blasted me mid-air. And the third game, I got third-partied while trying to survive from Team Ajax in Motel. I literally burned 3 million coins in 1 hour. I had to get my shit together and lock in. I quickly realized that I need to slow down a lot. Pay attention to sound cues a lot. I also decided to play with a gear that I play confident with and matches my playstyle. I'm still gonna use the same T6 armor, but this time I'm changing everything else. Safety helmet for safety reasons, commander headset for better clarity of audio cue, and this time I'm gonna rock the RPK with T5BS bullets. I'm gonna bring some GHO grenades, few stunts, and smokes too. Right, game 1. I spawned by graveyard, so I rush into grain center as I prefer to rush to spawn so I don't have to worry about them being behind me as I make my way to the extract. Fastest way to get rich as well. No one was here, so I quickly looted the place up and started scanning the area. The problem here is that it's quiet. Every game has around 4 players on each side. Because it's quiet, everyone is ratting. No one came to my building, which means they're probably in the north side of the map. I also spawned south and didn't hear anyone on my way into grain. So I make my way towards Artificial Lake and use the northern path towards barn. I take my sweet time scanning everywhere. But even when you're super careful, rats will always do ratty things.
Where the fuck is this guy, bro? Fucking rats, man. I swear to God. Bad aim, got lucky. The first shots that I fired was suppressive shots. I had no idea where he was. I was just trying to get lucky. The second shots, I saw him. I knew where he was and I knew where to aim. The first shot was literally just to shit him up a little bit.
As I repack myself, you know, heal, refill mag, surge packs, I need to be very alert. I just made a lot of noise and noise attracts players. So every now and again, scan the area for enemies. Good night. The guy had every advantage here. Higher ground, I virtually had no helmet and I was fairly low. So I had to keep moving as I was shooting him, strafing left and right. There's been too much noise here. Everyone in the map is probably running here now, and trust me, they came. After patching up, I ran inside and do my repacking here instead. Always be ready for the next fight, especially when you're about to loot. max HP, fixed limbs, full mags, even hydration and energy. Here's another thing in solo ops mode. When you stay in the same spot for too long, bots spawn near you and will push you. Nice new anti-rat mechanic. 7 business days of repacking later, I head back out, carefully scanning the area as I go back to my kills for loot goblins. I do the same rituals here. Corner to corner, slow and steady, and here's why.
There should be one more guy back here somewhere.
GG's. So I did a bit of an IQ play there. Right before I killed him, I was strafing to my right, but not in sneak mode. Then I stood still and waited on the same spot. This made him believe that I was still traveling to my right. So when I popped up, he was aiming further to my right and he was an easy kill. Nice, we have a 3-piece. Time for the final boss. There's 3 players down. My side might be clear, but I've been on this side of the map for over 12 minutes. People might be making their way to the extract from the other side. There might also be snipers waiting for me to loot my kills. Let's just do another full scan.
I'm getting fucking sniped.
Told ya. Right then, time to repack. I decided to just stay in this little corner and wait. There's a lot of loot here. My vest is like 30 durability. He has a sniper. There's just no need to push. He will come. And when he does, it's wraps.
Fucking knew it. Oh my god. I fucking heard the bush. This is why Commander headset is the shit.
Oh baby! A headshot would have been the only way to kill me there. My RPK had a shield that would have tanked that shot. I was crouching. Snapping onto my head would have been so hard for him to do. The problem is now though, I have no armor, so I gotta YOLO it and start looting. At this point, I was comfortable enough to loot, so I just full sent loot goblined it. Time to go. The problem is, I'm heavy, I'm low on stims, and also low on energy drinks. Will I make it?
We're gonna make this, chat. We don't have any more drinks. Are we gonna make it, chat? Don't stop or crouch or anything. Just run, bro. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Four minutes? Yeah, but that's if you're not overweight. Do I just keep running or what? What, just keep running like this? I'm just gonna have to cut it. If I die, I die. Literally. If I die, I die. I'm just gonna have to do this, chat. I'm just gonna have to cut through and try and make it. Are we gonna make it, chat? Yeah, I need to let the stamina fill up, I think. Chat, are we gonna make it? MIA, are we gonna make it, chat? MIA, are we gonna make it, chat? Chat! One minute! 1 minute! One minute! '40 seconds! 30 seconds! Come on! Come on! Let's freaking go, chat! Not bad at all. What a nice raid. Even though we did a lot of work to control that area and win the 4-piece, it was still nice to have everything happen in one place. Right then, game 2. Same loadout, storage spawn. I hear sniper shots immediately towards the red house, so I make my way there for some PvP. And as per usual, nice and steady, slowly but surely. I rotate towards the far east side of the map and grab the grenade box for some nades. As I make my way to the red house, I scan very thoroughly. Ears to the ground, ready for action. You definitely didn't hear that. Rewind! That is the power of Commander headset. It isolates sounds very well. As long as you're within the sound pickup range, you'll hear the right audio if you're paying attention. If you still didn't hear it, that was one single footstep of someone on wooden floors, inside the house. This is the bait and pause trick. Run, pause, and aim. Whenever you're running, it attracts players to peek for a kill. They will think that you're vulnerable. But if you're one step ahead, you could already be aiming and ready to pop them whenever they come out of cover. He's still inside. Oh fuck, I stunned myself. Not my proudest moment. Still practicing with nades, okay? I had to reposition. I was pinned down in our little corner. I was gonna run back to the truck, but I remembered there's a sniper around, so I just ran back to the wall. 7 business days of repacking later, I believe he only has a sniper. He hasn't used the other gun. He hasn't pushed out. So now I'm going to control the fight and full send inside. I'm still not 100% sure if he has a full auto weapon, so I'll just do a simple IQ play that works. Simple bait and switch, baby. GG's. Whenever someone's pulling a grenade, you can rush them. But sometimes it's bait. Rushing naders only really work against Timmies or nade spammers. Sadly for that guy, I wasn't any of them. Anyway, time to loot. Decent attachments, super nice rig, and some medical supplies. We basically got a free reset as if we just spawned in fresh. I also looted inside because no one ever loses these drawers. Oh, lovely. See? One last thorough scan of the area en route to Villa. Pop some drugs, quick bake check for rats, smoke the path, skedaddle into the smoke, breach around the back as it's safer, area check before going into the house, and head straight into Villa. Obviously, gotta check every room corner to corner. Then I head upstairs for some loot, quick scan the area, and as I pop some pills, a visitor comes dashing through.
Yummy! Did you hear how clear the audio was? It was like the person's walking inside my head. I knew exactly where he was at all times. He was deaf as hell though. I was popping painkillers and they didn't hear that. Don't worry, it's just the anti-rat bots. Anyway, that was all the looting, to be honest. Trust me, I did you a huge favor of watching my painful looting. I'm practicing that too, so I just thought I'd fast forward it for you guys. Anywho, quick loot around the rooms and it's time to go. There are shots in South Wheatfield, so I decided to head up north as Wheatfield is a horrible place to fight in. It's too open and lots of ground to cover. I just head past the heli, through the northern path, cut through Management House, cross the road, cut through Graveyard and extract. Nice. We'll take it. If I played like this from the beginning, my bank balance wouldn't be crying. But I'm not done yet. Game 3, Narnia spawn. There weren't any immediate gunshots, which tells me the other players might be in their spawn ratting. So I rotated around the back and went inside this house to scout the area upstairs. Couldn't see anyone, which is a very bad sign. After a few minutes of scouting, I made a run for the main building. Run cover to cover and looking back at my spawn to see if anyone pushed in for me. Quick route scout and make a run for the door. The enemy was deep in the building to my left, which told me he won't be able to rush on top of the stairs for a peek, so I just rushed straight in and hold an angle at the bottom of the stairs. I hate gas players. He actually never came down and gas stays for like 20 years, so I just waited downstairs. We seem to have a third party though. With this third party here literally right next to me, I needed a better spot to hold, so I dashed for this corner and activate TPH. Tactical Position Holding.
Please, no.
Sorry, Timmy. That must be the guy nading from earlier.
What? Wait, what? What? I didn't bring a spare mag! I didn't bring a spare mag!
Oh dear. No spare mag challenge it is! Right, vegetable gear from Timmy. Ready to go, so I push the guy upstairs to see what the hell he's been doing there the entire time. But turns out, he's long gone. He sure didn't rotate towards Graveyard side, as the bots outside would have started shooting at him. So I head towards Artificial Lake through this building and do my ritual area scouts. And this right here is exactly why.
There he is.
Did you guys hear that ping, by the way? That's the sound of his bullet hitting my RPK shield and the shield fully tanking it. Nice build indeed that allows some room for error, because I took 25 years to actually start shooting and I was just standing still. I wasn't quite sure if he was an enemy, to be honest. But GG's. Don't be too hasty for loot. Quick scan for potential rats and third parties.
Stamina check. Just doing a stamina check, that's all, guys. Stamina check.
Right, I'm about to go on top of the rock. One of the most well-known rat spots in the game, where I killed that guy. People always check this rock, like I did. So, this is gonna be crazy risky.
I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit.
Right then, let's get out of here. Head towards barn and motel for more loot. But again, always be ready for a fight. Always be in a mindset of, what if I get shot now? What do I do?
Fucking rat.
Truth be told, I was actually looking at the rat spots. Never in a million years would I expect to see someone ratting prone literally in the middle of the bloody path. That was wild. Quick repackage and scout as I just made a lot of noise and gobble this loot up. Not the worst loot, to be honest. Damn. Alright, let's get out. I only have one mag. The other guns and ammo I picked up aren't really the best. I just don't want to be too greedy. We almost have 400k here. Let's just hit that 1 million goal and extract. The entire trip to the extract was actually hella peaceful. I had loads of stims and drinks, so I just ran cover to cover, take my sweet time, bait, pause and aim trick, utilize my smokes, nade the rat spots, and extract with a nice 391k. God damn, what a day! We started off with a bad 3 straight losses, but re-strategized and won the next 3 in a fashionable manner. Lovely jovely. Like and subscribe, gang!